Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's very exciting video. I have been ready to make this video for you. Introducing not you. They already know you. She's like, is this my cue? Hello, hi, are we making a video about me? I am still the star of the show. Don't get it twisted. Hi, baby. Would you like to choose our featured patron, maybe before your brother wakes up? Oh, okay. I'll do all the hard work then over here. You just, you just do your thing. Don't let me bother you over here. Okay, our featured patron today is, who do we have? Alicia W. Oh my god, I'm so far away today. Will you take this over there? Yeah, I'll just hand it to you. Can you walk that over to the camera, please? Great. Alicia! Alicia, thank you for being our featured patron today and for helping us welcome the big boy himself. He's not even in here. Yeti, can you go get him? Oh, I know how to get him. Let's see if this works. Oh, here he comes! Welcoming the big boy himself, GHOSTFACE! GHOSTFACE! Look at these two kitties. Who would have ever thought? Yeti, do you want one? Everybody please welcome round of applause for the big man of the hour. GHOSTFACE is now going to go scavenge the treat I gave to Yeti. Should we get your blanket so that you're all cozy comfy in here? Let's go get it. Come on. Oh yes, very cozy. Hi everyone, look, GHOSTFACE, my cat, is here and today I am answering all of your burning cues about him. I never really introduced him to YouTube, I just kind of plopped him in my video without saying anything. I am delighted to introduce you and to give you a brief history of GHOSTFACE. I feel like I need like a, powdered wig. A brief history of my boy GHOSTFACE, my new cat. He's sitting right underneath the camera, staring at me like this. Why? Why are you being weird? Also, I mean, is it the Shrek pillow? GHOSTFACE is a 9-year-old, like, tuxedo giant cat. He's a huge cat. He's like almost 20 pounds. He's massive. And I have actually known GHOSTFACE since he was a kitten. So I've known GHOSTFACE for 9 years. Well, GHOSTFACE had a bit of a rebrand when he joined my family here. He has not always been known as GHOSTFACE. In his life up till now, he has been called Vader, of the Darth variety. Vader was my brother-in-law Mike's cat, and Mike passed away back in February. And so to kind of help my sister out, we thought it would be best for GHOSTFACE to come live here with me, or at least try it. So over the summer, we decided to do a trial run, kind of to see if we could welcome GHOSTFACE into our household with Yeti and like how that would all go. And oh, I'm gonna get into that, don't worry, don't worry. But we thought this would be the best place for him because I am like the cat queen of the family. Like, okay, don't tell Hal, don't tell Kona, don't tell Ting, don't tell Winnie, don't tell Woody, don't tell any of the dogs. But like Vader was always like my favorite family pet because he's the only other cat in the family. So like whenever I visit Jamie, I'd be like, hi Jamie, where's Vader? I'd like scamper off to go find him and just like smother him in little hugs and kisses, kiss his little face. So yeah, it was kind of like the natural progression of where he would go. Is here into my loving arms. So Jamie knew that he would be in good hands here and I could look after him for Jamie and for Mike, so that's what we're doing. That's where he came from. That's why I have him. How is GHOSTFACE like not even gonna be here for his own video? Alright, so let's get to the questions, shall we, GHOSTFACE? So Alexa asks, when and where did you get him? He's so adorable. Isn't he so cute? I'm glad you think so too. So the where I got him is what we just talked about. He was my brother-in-law's cat Now he lives here. And when I got him is actually over the summer. I've actually had him now for quite a little while. We just wanted to make sure that, like, you know, everything was gonna work out with him and Yeti and everything before I introduced you guys to him. But yeah, he's been in a couple of my videos already and people are like, wait, who the heck is that? Yeah, it's GHOSTFACE. Did you guys name him? Perfect name for a perfect boy. Oh, Fat Coke, you're right. You're right. He's perfect. He's such a perfect boy. So we decided that when GHOSTFACE moved in with us, it was time for a rebrand. So we changed his name from Vader to a black and white villain that is so much more Alexa. I don't know why he keeps being named after all of these super villains, which is like the nicest, sweetest little thing in the whole entire world. His name is GHOSTFACE after the killer in Scream, because of the black and white mask that GHOSTFACE wears and his black and white fur. Also, a follow-up to the name question is nicknames. Oh, I just gave him this look. I'm like, oh no. So his name's GHOSTFACE. His nicknames, the obvious one's Ghost, Ghosty Boy, Big Boy. He's huge. Did I mention that? Or like, have you seen the big cat? Have you seen the big one and the little one, or just the little one? He has another nickname that I just let me explain before I tell you what the name is. So he has these treats that he really likes, and we were doing some training when we first got him. We were working a lot with socializing him and Yeti together. We're using a lot of treats for that, and one that he really likes is this one. I don't know, we started singing this song. We started singing this song when we were working with him. It was, you know, when you're working with like animals or even like kids who just aren't listening and you're trying to do something for so long that you're kind of just losing your mind along the way. That's where we were at this point in the process. Okay, but one of his most commonly used nicknames is Meaty Boy. Or just meaty. We would sing this song to him because he really loves these meaty bites. So we would sing meaty bites for the meaty boy because he's so, oh my god, he's coming running now. Hi. Oh, do you like the song? Meaty bites for the meaty boy. Because he's so big. We call him our meaty boy because he's like meaty, you know, he's big. It's like, oh wait, I can get a meaty bite? What's good? Alright, meaty boy. Oh, it's a disgusting nickname. We need to wipe that from the internet. Cleanse that now. Why are you being weird? One of his nicknames actually is Stare Bear. Are you just gonna stare at me? Stare Bear? Stare back at you. Next question, Nix asks age and favorite toy. He's the sweetest baby. Isn't he the sweetest baby? He's so cute. He is 9 years old. He just had a birthday. His favorite toys are like this kind of thing, like a little mouse on the end of a stick. That kind of thing. He loves this kind of toy, like the feathers on the back of this one. He loves that. But his favorite toy of all is a laser pointer. Dude will play with this all day long. The next question here, what kind of personality does he have? He is so sweet. Like, he's the sweetest little snuggle bug. Like, he loves to cuddle. He's like one of the sweetest cats I've ever met my whole entire life. He is so lovey and snuggly and cuddly and sweet, and like, he just wants to be with you all the time. If you're sitting, he wants to sit with you. If you're laying down, he wants to lay down right on top of you. He sleeps like right here on my chest. And when he like rolls over and presses his head into me, it's so cute. And like like the fact that he's so big, when he like presses his little face into you, it's like heavy and it's like it's so sweet and it's like just so cute and sweet and he's the best and he's like just so snuggly. Sweet, snuggly, lovey, and patient. Patient and good. He was so patient with Yeti when we were first introducing them. Yeti was not happy about it, my friends. But he like really just like let her have her moment. Has always been really, really patient with her. And he's like, she's 8 pounds, he's like 20 pounds. So he's like over twice as big as she is. So he can like mess her up if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to because he's nice and he's patient and he's sweet and he's just the best. And now he's sitting under the camera again and it's so cute. Just watching, just watching. That's a meaty boy right there, isn't it? That's my meaty boy. So speaking of his personality, we must talk about his quirks because he's a quirky boy. He definitely has his like weird personality traits that are just like so charming and endearing. Like one thing is like, you know how Yeti's a belly cat? Ghostface is basically a mermaid. He is a mermaid cat. He like lays straight in a line and then goes boop with his little feetsies. So cute. One thing that he does that's like super kitteny is that when he is making biscuits, he will like suck on the blanket while he's doing it and he'll like bite it and then he'll like move around and it'll just be like hanging out of his mouth while he makes biscuits. It's so like weird. So strange. It just like it's so weird. Oh, another thing that he does that's like weird and very, 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 very cute. This is my favorite thing that he does. Oh my god. Ghostface, I love you. You're a seatbelt cat. Which is as soon as I like lay down in bed, as soon as I get in bed, I don't even know how he knows this. He'll be on like the opposite side of the house and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna sneak into bed. And then it's like a bowling ball rolling down the hall. He goes full sprint, jumps on the bed, and seatbelts. He's trying to cuddle, but he's so big that he kind of just standing over me. He'll have legs on this side, then his whole body goes whoosh, and then I'll have legs on this side. And he's just resting 20 pounds of cat, just resting on me. So this is what I mean by seatbelt cat. He's got 2 feet there, his whole long boy body, and then he's just standing on this side. My seatbelt. B will be like, oh, could you grab this for me? And I'm like, I can't. I already got my seatbelt on. I'm strapped in here. I can't go anywhere. You're so cute. Next question. How does Yeti get along with him? I remember when you adopted her, she didn't get along with other cats. Kill the randomness. Good memory. And yeah, you're right. You're right. When we adopted Yeti, she had like a little tag thing that was like, no other cats. And we were like, no problem. We don't have any other cats. That's fine. We weren't expecting to ever get a second cat. Like that was not on the radar at all. Like if the circumstances were different, we wouldn't have gotten another cat. It just, sometimes life just does that. So we eventually were like, okay, we'll try it with Yeti. We knew that she doesn't like other cats, but we were like, oh, hi, you hear us talking about you, Miss Thing. Come on up here, come on. Special guest, everyone welcome Yeti. Can we please just look at her right now? Yeti, are you so comfy? It's a happy tail. So, they're fine, but it was a process to get them to this point. Where was I? We were really hesitant to take in Ghostface because we didn't want to stress out this queen right here. We knew that she did not want any siblings, so we will do our best to be absolutely patient with them, to give them all of the time and space that they needed to warm up to each other, to feel comfortable around each other, to not feel threatened by each other, and just take it extremely slow. He is 9 and she is almost 11. So they're older cats and sometimes they just need more time. So before Ghostface arrived, I was down like YouTube rabbit holes about like, oh my god, what do I do? How do I introduce them? I know that there's a way to do this and I don't want to do it wrong. I just gotta make sure that like, oh, my cats are perfect and everybody's happy and this is very stressful and I'm overwhelmed, but like I'm excited, but like I'm scared that it's not gonna work. I've just never had 2 cats before and this is very unfamiliar territory to me. So I watched a ton of videos. I will say the 2 that I found the most helpful. One of them, oh god. One of them is from Jackson Galaxy, which, oh my god, you guys. He calls himself, he gave himself the nickname Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy has made a bunch of videos about this. Anyway, those videos are helpful. There is a video that I'm gonna link here that I found super, super helpful with tips and tricks and like actual footage of her cats going through these steps that she took to introduce her 2 cats. So I found myself revisiting that video throughout the process of introducing Yeti and Ghostface. So as far as the timeline, it took a really long time for the 2 of them to be totes comfortable with each other. We let Yeti set the pace of how long things were gonna take. And Ghostface was like, he was pretty nervous and scared at the beginning too. Like, oh my god, I had to, he did not want to leave this room. And I had to like kind of crawl with him out of the room and he was like pressed up against me. We both had our arms around each other. There's a picture, but I meant to blur it because my feet are like out. I am barefoot. No free foot content! But we're just like crawling down the hall, holding each other. Ugh. We have come so far. This process of introducing cats can be as fast as like a week or even a few days, but for Yeti and Ghostface, with letting Yeti set the pace of things, try to kind of keep her stress level under control. We had the baby gates up. Oh my god, by the way, the reason that there's 2 gates stacked on top of each other is because Ghostface is so big. He is like as tall as the gate and he's just like, boop. So we just had a whole wall full of baby gates happening to try to contain him. Like once he wasn't scared anymore and he wanted to go exploring. But at first he was really scared and I slept in here with him for like 2 weeks probably. I just had like a little mattress in here and we would just like cuddle up at night and sleep. I just didn't want him to sleep in here alone in a new place that he didn't know. And he's like so snuggly and cuddly. I just felt really bad leaving him in a room by himself. So I slept in here with such a mom. So we got to the point where we felt like we could take the gates down after about 2 weeks to see how they would do as far as interacting together with no barrier. And it did not go great. It wasn't terrible. Like they didn't break out into a fight or anything, but Yeti was like hissing and really like alert and scared and just didn't like, it just wasn't good energy, not good vibes. So we ended up regressing a little bit in the process and putting the gates back up. But then, you know, there were times where we would like take him out of here and go like put him in a room with Yeti and let them sort of feel each other out and sniff each other and stuff. And then we would take him back in here and kind of like, whew, everybody calm back down. It's okay. The gates are still up. Everything's fine. You're all safe. Everything's okay. So that went on for about another week of just like sort of like sprinkling interaction. And then the gates came down permanently after about 3 weeks, I think. And then it was like probably 2 months, I would say, until we felt comfortable like having them unsupervised running around together. Because we were on like high alert from that 3-week mark to the 2-month mark, where like if we were like there in the same room and we'd be like, what are you guys doing in here? Are we okay in there? Or we'd see Yeti walking up the hall, but we knew that Ghostface is at the end of the hall. We'd be like, what are you guys, everything okay? Everything okay? So it was probably about 2 months until we stopped doing that. And our patience was rewarded. now. They are totally fine together. They sit on the couch together. They sleep in the same room at night, and there's no fighting over litter boxes or food, or they don't fight at all. And oh my god, the best part is that they play together, and it's the cutest thing ever, and it like warms my heart so much. They chase each other around in like a really cute, playful way. And they like jump around and they play with toys together, and they get the zoomies at the same time, and they're like woo woo woo. It's so cute. It's so cute. And having two cats is awesome because like me and B both have a cat now that we can like snuggle and cuddle up with. Like Yeti has always, since from day one, been obsessed with B. B is just her guy. When we're watching movies or whatever, he can have Yeti cuddled up on him, and I can have Ghostface cuddled up on me, and we each have like a his and hers cat, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And just watching the two of them play together, especially after Yeti was like, no cats. It's the cutest thing ever, and I just feel really proud of Yeti for like all the progress that she has made, and like I'm like such a proud mom. And I have found that Yeti is playing more than she ever has before. Like even when she's on her own, she's not playing with Ghostface, I'll catch her just like playing with a little toy by herself, just like kicking it around and like jumping and having a good old time by herself. And I'm like, she didn't used to do that. She was not like a big play cat. Now she plays like all the time, and I genuinely think that she is happy to have a brother, that she's happy to have a friend, and everything worked out. We are lucky. They are both great cats. B and I always comment on it. We're like, these are really great cats. We got some really great cats.
Hi, Daddy. Good morning. Hi, Ghosty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
So GoatDragon asks, is he a loud boy? And oh my god, he is so loud, volume loud. Like, okay, so he's not super vocal like Yeti, who just never stops talking.
Hi, baby. I know. Oh, big stretch.
He chooses his words wisely, but when he talks, it is so loud, and it sounds like human. He'll be walking down the hall, and it sounds like he's saying, hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello? And the first time he did it, I remember it so vividly. Because when it was like one of the first times he was like out of the room overnight, and I was like really nervous. I was like kind of on edge anyway, and so I was sleeping, and I heard in the hallway outside of my room, I thought it was like a haunted demon ghost child girl in a dress that's like flowing behind her, walking around lost, saying hello, hello. And I shot up in bed. I was like, ah, ghost! And it wasn't a ghost. It was my cat. Ghost face. Favorite snack? Oh my god, meaty boy. Meaty bites for the meaty boy. But really, he'll eat anything. He loves to eat, as you can probably tell. Oh, he's so heavy. Ghostface, hi. Oh my goodness, he's so like dense. All right, Ghostface, we have a very important question. How are you so handsome? How are you so handsome? Here, please take this one away. What are your tips? Any secrets? Oh, you're so handsome. Also, B wanted you to know that she loves your little mustache. And she loves you and you're so handsome and you're so cute. All right, next question. How are you handling your newfound fame, my dear? So good, or thoughts? So that is our new boy, Ghostface, and how things are getting on between him and Yeti. And yeah, you'll probably be seeing him in all of my videos moving forward. He is like a super social butterfly who's attached at my hip. So that's why he's been in the last 3 videos. He's like always around. All right, I'm gonna go play with my cats because I have been sitting here talking about how much I love them and it makes me miss them. So I'm gonna go just play with them and give them all the hugs and cuddles and chase them around with a laser pointer. I hope you have a fantastic day. Alicia, thank you so much for being our featured patron, for being a pal. You're amazing. Everyone, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. Bye. Look how tall you are. Oh my god, you're so tall.